It's a lawsuit that could transform the entire crypto market. The US Securities and Exchange Commission is suing the cryptocurrency platform Coinbase for allegedly bypassing regulation. It's the second chapter of a major crackdown on the industry after the SEC sued Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, on Monday this week. The US Securities regulator says Coinbase's failure to register properly has deprived investors of protective measures, including safeguards against conflict of interest and record-keeping requirements. The largest crypto platform in the US had 110 million users and around $80 billion in assets at the end of 2022. Well, no wonder authorities want to bring some regulation into all of that. And for more on the crypto crackdown, we can now speak to DW reporter Michelle Stockman. Michelle, let's start with the basics. Who are Coinbase and Binance? What do they do?
In the simplest terms, these are cryptocurrency exchange platforms. So let's say you want to trade cryptocurrency. You would get your fiat currency, whether that's dollars or pounds or euros. You can log into these exchanges, exchange your fiat currency for cryptocurrency, do some trading. Hopefully you get ahead and gain a little bit. And then you can re-exchange it for fiat currency, which you would take, and then you can transfer into your traditional bank account. And both these platforms say that they have a trading volume of billions of dollars worth of cryptocurrency daily.
And why is the SEC suing these trading platforms, and why now?
Well, let's take a look at each of these companies separately. First of all, Binance, as you said, this is the world's largest cryptocurrency trading platform. The SEC accuses it of orchestrating a web of deception to enrich the corporate officers and deceive people that use the platform. The SEC has charged Binance with 13 charges. What really stood out to me is that the SEC accuses Binance of taking customer funds, commingling them with revenue from the company without informing the customers, and then taking these funds and funneling them into other separate corporate entities. In the report, the SEC said one of these companies was used to purchase a yacht. So it's accusing Binance of getting rich and doing it in a way that's very risky to its customers. Binance has responded and said that they tried to settle with the SEC, but the SEC refuses, and they see this as a misguided effort by the SEC to bring in some regulation, and they're going to fight it vigorously. If we look at Coinbase, which is the US's largest trading platform, the SEC says it acted illegally by not registering as a brokerage and has decided to litigate. And Coinbase has pushed back and said, if you want to bring regulation into the market, it should be by legislation and not litigation.
Mm-hmm. All right. So now that this is all up in the air, how is this crackdown going to reshape the crypto industry?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see. This really started happening in 2021 when Gary Gensler became the head of the SEC. And he's a big crypto skeptic. And there had been efforts by crypto companies to go to Washington to lobby politicians to have some say on the U.S. regulatory environment. But there have been some major scandals. There was the collapse of FTX, which was a competitor of Binance back in November 2022. And so there's really a bad taste in the mouth of a lot of politicians and the public, too, about the way cryptocurrency is operating. A lot of people have been victimized by scams. There's been fraud, even money laundering in the cryptocurrency sphere. So with the U.S. now looking under the leadership of Gary Gensler to really crack down on this sphere, a lot of these exchanges probably are looking to leave the U.S. and not operate here. In fact, Coinbase has just opened an office in Bermuda because they want to be able to have international customers and allow trades that are high risk, high reward. They're not really allowed in the United States. So likely what we're going to see is companies leaving the U.S. A major reshuffle.
DW reporter Michelle Stockman, thank you so much.